Yesterday, we talked about the Hilux Surf kind of getting a reboot with the new 4Runner Surf. This is just unfortunately a concept at SEMA. And how amazing would it be if Toyota had a drop top or removable top off-roader? I mean, this concept is incredible. And I think a lot of people would just fork over tons of money if they had the opportunity to buy something that directly competes with a Bronco or a Wrangler. Well, I missed something. And this is something that looks even more incredible. So there was no press release on this, and that's why I missed it. Instead, Toyota uploaded a video on the Land Cruiser Rocks concept that's also going to be at SEMA, and it's a drop top Land Cruiser going back to the original Land Cruiser, which I mean, the BJ Cruiser, the first Land Cruiser, the FJ. I mean, look at that. It looks just like a Willys Jeep, right? And then over the years, Toyota went a different way with the Land Cruiser. And well, we had something similar with the FJ Cruiser to what this vehicle is, but the FJ didn't have a removable top. It almost looked like it could have, right? Look at what they've been doing for this SEMA concept. They have straight up Bronco Hummer style. I mean, look at the frame to this. People will be losing their mind. Yes, it's not as practical as a true pickup truck. You have a Tacoma for that. But the cool factor here blows away the removable top 4Runner that we saw yesterday with this concept. And I'm going to have to pull up the images because really, Toyota doesn't have hardly any cool static images. I mean, yes, the swing out tire. Come on. I mean, how Jeepy is that? I mean, this image right here is just, it's perfection, right? You get the metal bumper with the winch. You get top, like removable top or no top glory there. I mean, Toyota, where is this cool stuff? Yes, you're making concepts of it, but why do you keep teasing us of what used to be and what could be while the competitors are just like, hey, we got this figured out, blah, blah, blah. Like, while we're just like, if you're a Toyota fan anyways, you're just like twiddling your thumbs. Like, why can't they do this? Why can't they figure this out? And these stills are taken from the video, but here's the thing. In the video, they have the frame. The modified, obviously it's kind of chopped right here. It's not finished, but they have the chopped version of this, the topless version of it. And then they're working on the actual vehicle that will be available at SEMA this year. And this is what it will look like. Obviously different paint color, and it'll not be digital render. It'll be the real thing. Here's the thing. Toyota has 2 topless off-roaders at this year's SEMA. I mean, obviously, here's the Surf concept. We're at Car Scoops right now, and we talk about how cool if we got a 4Runner. But that's the thing. How can this happen? Are they just going to team up with third-party companies so you modify these with without warranty and all that stuff? Or is Toyota actually going to do something about this? Look, it has a tailgate. We haven't seen a tailgate on at least in the United States since the J200 series Land Cruiser. People will be losing their mind if it doesn't have a swing. So that's the thing. The Bronco, as well as I've only driven a couple Broncos, but definitely the Wrangler has a swing out tailgate. How much better would it be if it was a drop down tailgate, more like a real pickup truck? You see the rear seats have flipped forward here, like they do on the current 4Runner, for example. I think they do it on the Land Cruiser as well. I mean, I'm pretty sure they do. See a jerry can back there for gasoline, the swing out tire, and that's something that we're missing on modern Toyota 4x4s is the tire on the back. And it was teased on the baby Land Cruiser. Baby Land Cruiser silhouette was teased with the tire on the back. Now, from what I'm hearing, it's almost impossible for that baby Land Cruiser to make it stateside unless somehow they're teasing it with this sort of vehicle. And they're like, okay, well, we can't do it on a full size. We can't do it, but we're doing this to generate interest. I mean, the interest is, at least from me, out of this world for a topless Toyota Cruiser, true off-roader, beach vehicle, especially with the Surf model here. But this right here has me salivating. We don't even have the official images of it. Once we do, I'll report back. And I just wanted to gauge your guys' interest. Let me know. Would you rather have this vehicle or this vehicle? Which one is cooler to you? The Land Cruiser to me, it's far more appealing. I mean, this is cool, but it's not, to me, it's not, it doesn't have the refinement. If we get to the image on the side here, it just looks really silly here. It almost, I feel like it needs to have some sort of a accessory bar or something here. But I know this is more of a true homage to the original Hilux Surf 4Runner in the mid 80s with the removable fiberglass top. But this, my friends, this takes the cake for me. Let me know if you want this vehicle. And here's the thing, how much would Toyota charge more? $5 grand more? Is that reasonable for a removable top Land Cruiser? I think so. But anyways, I'll see you guys battle it out down below with your comments, which one of these you would rather have. I think beggars can't be choosers at this point. If Toyota offered any sort of removable top off-roader, the world would lose their minds. They would go mad. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to report back with an official press release with more information on this Toyota Land Cruiser Rocks. I didn't even tell you guys what the name. Yes, it rocks, and it can climb rocks. All right, I got to shut it down before I get really corny. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.
There's always a question of how did this come to be? And the reality was we were approached by marketing to do a Land Cruiser build.
We were super excited to be part of the global design team that created the new generation Land Cruiser and brought it back to its roots. So when we looked at developing this idea, one thing that was very, very important to us was to continue to maintain the authenticity of Land Cruiser, what it represents.
Part of Land Cruiser's heritage has had open air concepts. If you look through all their old marketing material, they were the topless version.
And so when we were asked to come up with ideas for where we could go with this Land Cruiser, we were looked at as a really fun project.
So some of the team members were sketching, not intentionally tying to the heritage, but just emotionally connecting to Land Cruisers of the past. And some of these themes initially were just based around connecting more with the environment that you would be in.
And we thought just opening it up to the outdoors was a perfect opportunity.
You know, we had this idea of functionality, we had the idea of open air, we had this early concept of you need some open storage, and it was taking those ideas and slowly putting them into what the concept is today.
When you remove the entire structure, the entire roof off the top of the vehicle, how do you compensate for that so you can achieve this really cool lifestyle image with the open air concept? So there have been a ton of hurdles. Getting the tailgates to function, getting the mid gates to function. This isn't where you just bolted parts on and it just looks the part. It actually does function.
Currently, we are at TM&A R&D headquarters here in Saline, Michigan. Right now, we're in the fabrication shop back in the prototype building on the Saline campus. We're working on cutting the body and the sheet metal components as well as fabbing up some of the other sheet metal bumpers and components for the vehicle. We are doing a large amount of body modifications. So we're cutting the C-pillar in half, we're removing the D-pillar completely, removing all that overhead structure, which will give that open air concept.
We have a wide open panoramic roof, so we have a soft top that opens completely all the way to the rear. So front and rear passengers wide open.
What we've done is we're adding some additional reinforcements in that C-pillar area, essentially like a roll bar, to increase and provide that strength and structure to the vehicle itself. The only glass that's going to be in the vehicle is going to be the windshield. There will be no door glass, we'll have the open doors. They want to have as few panels between you and the outside as possible.
We've replaced more than half the vehicle. If you think about it, we removed the roof, we cut half the doors, all new bumpers, brush guards, winch, tire carriers. There's so many parts that need to be styled, engineered, fabricated, finished, and all assembled to finally get us to SEMA.
It's an ambitious build. It's really a lot of work. We're making everything functional. We want it to be an authentic vehicle. Seeing what they've done so far is super impressive. Andrew is so excited and passionate about it, so he was thrilled to bring us around it, and I got to see the half doors, and you start seeing it, even though it was on stands in different places, you're able to envision what it's going to start looking like as it comes together.
In addition to those body modifications, the volume of components that need to be added that are not just plastic representative components has increased. So the front bumper, the rear bumper, the brush guard, skid plates, those are all steel components. So we are actually making some prototype stampings for the skid plates, the brush guard, as well as the C-pillar and rear header.
This is only what an OE can do. They made tools to re-stamp body panels to make one vehicle. I have no doubts we'll get it done, but I know that we are in for what SEMA builds are: fun, fast, and just tons of enthusiasm that get them done.